Hi everyone, and happy Women's Health Week. My name is Nicole Moore and I'm an accredited dietitian, and today I'm going to talk about nutrition and women's health. It's all about trusting your gut. So let's talk about the important macronutrients that we need to be consuming as women every day to keep us strong and healthy. The first one is protein. Prioritize your protein, ladies. It keeps your muscles strong and healthy. And muscles are a metabolically active tissue. They keep your metabolism going. So if you want to maintain a healthy metabolism, prioritize your protein. We need 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of ideal body weight to maintain healthy muscles. So what does that mean? Well, if you think about what fits on the palm of your hand, that is equivalent to only 30 grams of actual protein. So you really should be consuming at least 2 to 3 serves of protein every day, 2 to 3 palms. What might that be? Well, that could be 3 eggs, it could be a Scotch fillet and a piece of chicken. So make sure you're eating enough protein. Protein is found in animal foods, as mentioned, like meat and chicken and fish and seafood and eggs. It's also found in vegan options like tofu, tempeh, lentils and legumes, hemp seed, seitan, and flax seeds and chia seeds. So make sure you're getting a good variety of all of these proteins every single day. What's also really important, another macronutrient, is low-glycaemic carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are found in fruit, and they're found in below-ground vegetables or root vegetables like potatoes and sweet potatoes, and in whole grain breads and cereals like brown rice and pasta, high-fibre whole grain breads and cereals, long grain rice, whole grain noodles and crackers. So make sure you're eating whole grain breads and cereals. No white stuff, that's high in sugar, and make sure you're reading your ingredients list to make sure there's no added sugars in there. You'll see words like sugar or things that have "-ose" on the end, fructose and sucrose, syrups and sugars. That's what you should be avoiding. So we need to prioritize our protein. We need low glycemic whole grain breads and cereals, including fresh fruit. Now, we don't want to drink our fruit. You must eat your fruit with skins where possible. Eat it whole, because that's what's going to give you lots of fibre and antioxidants. If you drink your fruit, you're just drinking sugar. The next really important macronutrient is omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential for our skin and our brain and our heart. They're also very good anti-inflammatories to keep our joints healthy, and helps with pain management. So plenty of oily fish contains omega-3. So try to get in mackerel or sardines or salmon and tuna, fresh or tinned. Make sure they're in olive oil or brine or spring water. If you are actually vegan, then you need to make sure you're getting lots of nuts and seeds in, and also consuming algal oil, because it's a very good source of EPA and DHA. And if you're having algal oil and seaweed, and you're having lots of nuts and seeds and legumes, flax seeds and chia seeds, you'll get a good mix of your omega-3 fatty acids. The final one is fibre. Fibre doesn't actually get absorbed into the body, but it acts as a really good support system for the gut. You get insoluble fibre that pushes everything through, and you get soluble fibre that absorbs water and keeps the stool nice and soft to prevent you from getting constipation. And fibre breaks down into short-chain fatty acids, which are really good anti-cancer for your gut. So make sure you get plenty of fibre, again from whole grain breads and cereals, fresh whole fruit, lots of green leafy veggies that grow above and below the ground in lots of different colours. Nuts and seeds also have lots of good fibre. So making sure you're getting all of those in with your whole grain breads and cereals, grain bread not white, whole grain cereal not cornflakes, and this will give you all of your fibre that you need. So what we can see is consuming all those macronutrients will take care of our body and keep us as strong, healthy women. Now, what about some macronutrients that we might need to flag that are really important? Iron, ladies. Whether we're young teenagers or we're getting older, we need to consume iron. And many people are not getting all of their iron needs. So make sure you're consuming plenty of heme iron, particularly in animal foods. Red meat, kangaroo, fantastic sources of heme iron that your body will absorb. So make sure you're getting at least 2 to 3 serves of red meat in every single week. Also make sure you're consuming chicken and fish and eggs and seafood, because they'll all give you heme iron sources. If you are vegan or you're particularly more vegetarian vegan, then you need to get more non-heme iron sources. As a non-vegan, we also need to consume some of these as well for health and balance. So that's your legumes and your lentils and your nuts and your seeds. And if you can consume plenty of those in your diet, you will get non-heme iron. Also, lots of green leafy vegetables are going to give you iron as well. So make sure you're getting that balanced range. And if you're consuming those foods every single day, you'll be able to get your iron in. And don't eat your iron foods with lots of tea and coffee, because that will bind to some of that and reduce your absorption. Now, calcium's important and magnesium's important, and you'll consume these in eating plenty of dairy foods, as well as eating seeds and nuts like almonds and some green leafy veggies as well. And magnesium and calcium are really important for your muscle health again. It's important for contraction and relaxation of your muscles. It's important for blood pressure, your heart. So make sure you're keeping your intake of calcium and magnesium in by eating plenty of dairy foods. They're also going to keep your bones strong, and we need strong bones as we get older. We know there's an increased risk. And as young kids or young women, we need to make sure we're getting all of that calcium in so that we can build the foundation for strong bones as we get older and reduce our risk of osteoporosis. So calcium and magnesium, ladies, please make sure you're getting that in. And vitamin D, oily fish and fat like butter, get your nuts and seeds in, get plenty of sunshine, all important. It doesn't hurt to top up, particularly through winter, with a vitamin D supplement that you can spray under your tongue or a tablet. That just helps keep you topped up as well. But vitamin D is essential for every single cell in your body. It's actually a hormone, so we can't function without vitamin D. It keeps our brain, our heart and our body healthy. Omega-3 fatty acids, anti-inflammatory, great for your brain and your heart, cardiac protective benefits, mental health benefits, anti-inflammatory benefits. Omega-3 coming in all of your oily fish, and if you're vegan, get some algal oil into your body as well, and you'll keep your omega-3 intake. Vitamin K2 is the last one I'll cover, and K2 is really, really important to make sure the calcium we consume goes into our bones and not into our arteries. So getting K2 from fermented foods and beans and legumes and cheese, sauerkraut, those sorts of things, kimchi, natto beans, that will give you vitamin K2, and that'll keep your bones really, really strong and your heart protected. So all of these things will keep us healthy as women. And what else? Avoid fad diets, ladies. Fad diets create poor mental health and poor relationships with food. Guilt cycles, fear cycles, failure cycles, yo-yo dieting, all of these things can be triggered by fad diets. And fad diets create deprivation, they create nutritional imbalances, they can drop your muscle mass, so avoid them. It's about a balanced diet, but also not one size fits all. You need to find something that works for you mentally and physiologically. Maybe you need a vegan diet, maybe you need an omnivore diet, maybe you need a ketogenic diet, maybe you need a FODMAP diet, maybe you need a more Mediterranean style diet. There is not one size fits all, so it's really important that you get that right for your body and perhaps see a dietitian to help you with that. There are many conditions as women that we might suffer throughout our life that can be benefited from good nutrition. Eating disorder prevention, a good body image is so important to get this balance. Polycystic ovaries, endometriosis and pelvic pain, constipation, inflammation. So all of these things can be helped and improved through having a really good balanced diet, including all of the good things that we've talked about today. So trust your gut, listen to your body, listen to your mind, and embrace nutrition to keep you as a woman healthy. I hope I've given you some great tips to help you in your journey. Happy Women's Health Week, and thanks for listening.